The moment my younger sister looked me in the eye and said, "You were never meant to matter," everything became clear. I had spent my whole life trying to earn love from people who had already decided I did not belong. They seated me outside the reception hall next to overflowing trash bins. I smiled, picked up my gift, and walked away. 10 minutes later, the perfect wedding collapsed because the truth finally entered the room. My name is Claire Bennett. My younger sister is Vanessa Bennett. Growing up, I always lived in her shadow. She was the favorite child. Every birthday was about her. Every success of hers was celebrated. When she made mistakes, my parents comforted her. When I succeeded, they expected it. They called me independent. In reality, they simply ignored me. I drove 4 hours from Philadelphia to Vanessa's mountain wedding. On the way, I kept reading my mother's last message. "Please don't make today about yourself." That one sentence described my entire childhood. Stay quiet. Smile. Disappear. The wedding venue looked beautiful. Crystal chandeliers sparkled above white roses and candles. Guests laughed while soft jazz played. Everything looked perfect except for one thing. My seat wasn't inside the ballroom. It was in a service hallway right beside the garbage bins. At first, I thought it was a mistake. The wedding coordinator checked the seating chart again. Then she quietly apologized. My family had chosen that. I carried my gift there. Through the glass doors, I watched everyone celebrate without me. A few minutes later, Vanessa walked over. She wore an expensive designer dress. She smiled and said, "I guess this is where you belong. Nobody would even notice if you weren't here." Her words didn't break me. I simply smiled. "There was always room for both of us," I said. "You were the one pushing me out." She rolled her eyes and walked away. 3 weeks earlier, I had learned something important. During a business lunch in Boston, I met one of Vanessa's former coworkers, Olivia Parker. She told me Vanessa often joked about marrying her wealthy fiancé only for his money. Then she showed me screenshots. Vanessa laughed in those messages. She planned to cry, manipulate him, and eventually take everything he owned. For days, I stayed silent. I didn't want to destroy my family. But after today's humiliation, I made my choice. Her perfect wedding had fallen apart. My parents, Diane and Richard Bennett, finally realized what they had done. My father admitted they had treated me unfairly for years. My mother called me over and over. I never answered. By sunrise, I was back home. My phone was full of missed calls. I ignored every one of them. Instead, I booked a vacation to a quiet coastal town. No family, no drama, just peace. Looking back, I don't see revenge, I see freedom. My sister thought pushing me aside would make her shine brighter. She forgot one thing. The truth always finds its way into the spotlight. I arrived at that wedding hoping to celebrate my family. I left with something far more valuable. I finally found myself.